In this video, we will share how to choose correct industrial robot, and we will also share one top reliable industrial robot from China to you. The prominent features are good price, reliable service, low cost of maintenance. ABB, KUKA, Yaskawa, Fanuc are the most famous four giants in industrial robot market. From the public impression, ABB is on average the most expensive one. Statistics shows Fanuc is on average the most popular one in most engineers' eyes. KUKA are good at fantastic advertisement. Yaskawa, comparing with the other three giants, most of the time is the comparatively cost-effective one. Yeah, just comparatively. Anyway, it is still one of the four robotic giants. Their prices are high in general, but actually, for a lot of cases, you don't have to use such expensive robots for your automation projects. Take 6X robot for example. The essence of the robot is to walk up, to realize different requirements on their production process. In this way, a lot of simple projects doesn't need to use very expensive robots as long as the robot you choose is reliable and can meet the technical requirements. But that doesn't mean you can choose any cheap robot. It's not the cheaper the better. From our experience, there is principle on choosing robots, or it will be disaster for the project. If you want to know what's the principle on choosing the robot and the robot we suggest, stay tuned. Hello everyone, this is Sharon from EVS Tech. This channel is mainly sharing knowledge and stories on robotic automation. If you like our video, please press like, subscribe, share, and turn on the little bell. 1. Choose the robot with strict research and development process management. Some robots do not have a rigorous process when they are developed, and they have not undergone rigorous development and testing. In order to pursue benefits, they will rush to market with the robots developed for granted. In fact, the products will encounter many problems, and the result is that customers may actually undertake the part of the testings that they have not done and may find out a lot of problems. And finally, customers bear the loss of this part of unqualified development. And this may even lead to the complete project failure and even safety problems, causing great loss for the end user. For example, there is one low-level robot brand, and their welding robot suddenly stopped working while working for a period. When the worker comes to check for the situation, the axe suddenly falls down and hurted the worker badly. It turns out to be a system bug. This is because they haven't done strict testing on robot system. Well, take good quality Kuja robot for example. Kuja robot has top-level research and development standards, and we EVS are the general distributor of Kuja robot for the international market. 2. Choose the robot with strict manufacturing standard and detailed process management. If the production processes are not strictly managed, same batch of robots may have different quality. There must be standard for each step's production because it is produced by people. People may have different mistakes and different production habits if without detailed standards. Take Kuja robot for example. With their top strict way of production management, every robot has an identity file of its own. This file has been with the robot since it started production. On this file, there is detailed information of this robot and detailed production steps list table. Each step has a specific standard. After one step completed, the worker who is responsible for this step should sign their name on it. And there is second checking by other workers for this step. Every step are done by certain standard and gone through checking by other people. In this way, the product quality will be good and stable. 3. Choose the robot with good casting quality. Most of the robot manufacturers, they don't have the manufacturing equipment by themselves. They will like to outsource these castings. These castings are not managed by themselves. And also, to meet cheap cost, a lot of castings are without strict process management. And the CNC machines to do the castings are not so good quality because most of the machining factories can't afford to pursue high-level expensive CNC machine. These will greatly affect the accuracy, hardness, and material stability of the castings, and then influence the robot's stability and accuracy performance. Let's see how the top-level Kuja robot does this. Kuja purchased very expensive CNC machines to do the castings by themselves. Even one CNC machine will cost more than 1.5 million US dollars because other machining factories cannot meet their high precision quality standards of Kuja. That's part of the reason why Kuja's welding robot is the top one in China, because welding robot needs high accuracy. 4. For special application, choose the robot with special working process software package. And the working process software package should be developed and accumulated through actual application cases. Take welding application for example. Kuja originally is a subsidiary company of Chenzhou Motorcycle Company. For research of robot welding application, Kuja Robot has done the largest research and development in China. So its welding process package software development considered a lot of different welding applications. And the software is well developed, very powerful and reliable. 5. Choose the robot with reliable technical support and after-sales services. Robotic project is not the same as normal technical devices. It needs reliable solution, installation, commissioning, and after-sales services, maintenance, etc. For the solution, end users need the support of the robotic integration team to offer the complete solution. Choosing robot is just part of the complete robotic solution. Choosing robot is very important. If you choose the wrong robot model type, the whole project could fail. Clients may even lose all the investment. Some irresponsible companies just want to sell robots and they don't care about clients' actual projects. They don't help make suggestions on robot choosing evaluation. For example, for certain handling project, when considering payload needed for the robot, we not just consider the weight of the workpiece, we also need to consider the actual position of the gravity center, weight of the gripper, size of the workpiece, inertia, needed working speed, etc. The initial gravity center of the robot is at the position of the end flange. Through this initial gravity center position, the robot's parameter on payload value is counted. But if adding the gripper and the workpiece, the actual gravity center will change according to the size of the gripper and workpiece. According to the lever principle, the longer the distance between the actual center of gravity and the end flange, the more the robot load will be consumed. That's why, for example, for certain projects, clients choose 10 kg robot for a 5 kg workpiece. It turns out robot is overloaded. If the robot is overloaded, the X reducer is constantly under the situation of overloaded operation. Soon, the reducer will be damaged. Then replacing this reducer doesn't solve this matter. Reducer will soon be damaged again. The solution is to change robot or change the reducer solution. Choosing the wrong robot model happens a lot. And it's very important to help do project evaluation when robotic integration companies are planning solutions. By the way, we have to say, end user, please do not think robotic project is simply purchasing a robot. No, you need the professional integration team to offer solution for you. If the end user factories directly purchase a robot, you cannot use the robot without complete solution. A complete robot project will need to consider all the equipments needed in the complete project through detailed analysis on working process. According to the production capacity, working process, and quality requirements, detailed solution including robots and other equipments will be needed. We EVS have service center globally. The service center is our professional robotic integration team partner. They will offer a complete solution and turnkey service for end-user factories. For choosing correct robot, the integration company will lead on choosing a robot. The robot manufacturer should be able to offer project evaluation support. Make evaluation on if you choose a correct robot model type and if this robot can actually meet the project requirements. QJ Robot is able to make evaluation on robot choosing. We will gather special technical team for each client to help solve clients' robotic technical issues and do the after-sales services. Here insert a little advertisement. Now we are developing regional service center distributor partner globally. If you are a professional robotic integration company and you are interested to become a service center in your region to offer these promising, good quality robotic products to your clients locally, feel free to contact us for cooperation. 7. Choose a robot with a big company background. In China, there are a lot of robot manufacturers now. Due to China's economic stimulus policies, many robot companies have sprung up like mushrooms after a rain, but many are struggling to survive. If you choose a normal small robot company, it will be very risky for you because they are very likely not even exist 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years later. Then you may have nowhere to find someone to solve your after-sale problems. And most of the time, small companies does not have the ability to solve certain difficult problems, both financially and technically. But for QJ Robot, the top big robot company in China, it has the ability to offer lifelong service support, and it has the existing big 5,000 units per year production capacity factory with more than $19 million investment. And QJ's another newly larger 20,000 units per year production capacity factory is under construction with $83 million investment. ASD Group, the mother company of QJ Robot, invested $188 million to build an intelligent factory with 500 QJ robots with a lot of robotic application put into real production. And with a big research and development team, QJ Robot is able to solve problems soon with more than 200 technical engineers and more than 50 research and development engineers, total worker more than 300. The complete robot is totally developed by QJ itself, including controller, mechanical structure, etc. When need to solve certain problems, QJ Robot can have fast feedback. But for some normal other robotic company, they cannot have such fast feedback, especially when it comes to the problem on controller. They are unable to have fast feedback on this part for certain issues. 8. Choose robot with good parts configuration. QJ robots are using high-level quality core parts for the robot. Confirming on which parts to use will go through a strict process and series of tests. If you are interested in using QJ Robot, contact us quickly. And we are looking for service center distributors globally. And if you are a final user factory customer, also welcome to contact us for robotic automation support. And here is the brief introduction of us. We, EVS, offer industrial robots, welding machine, and other automation-related devices, services. Our principle, offer reliable automation products, services, and bring value to clients.